Yokoso minasan! Welcome back to yet another Why You Should Watch episode, where I give you a few very boring, unconventional reasons as to why you may want to possibly watch something you've been thinking ever so hard about. But before I get on to the main part of the video, I just want to give a very big thanks to everyone who has helped this channel reach 800 subscribers. Honestly, it means a lot to me, especially when I see that we're so close to 1,000 subscribers when all I do is talk about why I like something and pretty much recommend it to others. But enough with the soppy stuff, let's get into it. I've spent the past few days honestly trying to figure out what to say about Naruto. I know most people would have maybe a million things to say as they've watched every single episode, including the fillers, down to the manga and even the games. But as ironic as it may seem, I haven't. I haven't even completed Shippuden yet, as I'm only on episode 114. But I feel that even though I'm not that far, I've seen over 300 episodes, which I think gives the impression that I like it enough so far, so I think it's fair that I can write this. Naruto began airing on October the 3rd of 2002 until February the 8th of 2007 for a total of 220 episodes, which in 5 years is quite outstanding and better than most modern day studios. But this is possibly because the studios behind this are Studio Pierrot, which I don't know how to say and I don't care about how to say it, so go screw yourself if you want to correct me, which are quite renowned for being involved with so many projects including Tokyo Ghoul, Bleach, Black Clover, and so many other fantastic shows I know you've definitely heard of. I shouldn't even have to mention the studio as they are a massive studio, just like your mom. So you would be a disgrace if you didn't know who they are. Even though Naruto can be considered a show made for young teenagers and around that age, the show deals with a lot of topical emotions that most people don't go through until they've actually experienced a little bit of life, which allows this show to become dynamic on multiple different planes, possibly two. The first being that it's definitely eye candy. Seeing the friendships, bonds, connections, the amazing choreographed fight scenes, especially the ninjas in general, because come on, who doesn't love ninjas? What's up, my ninja? Whereas the second plane is mostly dealing with emotional trauma, either of death or abandonment. We also see signs of suicide, inner depressions, and fear of being who you're meant to be. I feel that the latter speaks to a much older audience, making it more relatable for people and their experiences, which built a connection for so many people as they've watched this show growing up. And of course, I'm not only saying that you need to experience these factors to have an understanding or liking for the show, but it definitely gets to you at quite an emotionally impactful level where you feel you're getting sucker punched in the stomach. Now, I've been getting carried away with emotional driven opinions, but Kishimoto did not intend to create a story with a badass character, so to speak, right from the start. Toppling villains one after another? No. Naruto was set up in a way that much resembles an ordinary life and tribulations and tests you must go through. Death is at every corner, and Naruto is a kid that is trying to fit in with the rest of the shinobi and to be recognized. I think that is one of the main defining elements of the original series. Kishimoto wanted to show, here is a character that no one likes because he has a living, breathing monster inside of him, plain and simple. You can only wonder what he's thinking being in this predicament. Watching him grow up as a monster and trying to be known as a famous shinobi and protect his friends, but realizing that he is in a world fraught with danger at every corner. Watching his friends die before him or get hurt, the degree of emotion in this series was something I really enjoyed. It was really powerful. I remember hearing people spout nonsense in the discussion boards and amongst my friends saying, oh my god, there's too much drama, get on with the fighting already. But I actually liked Naruto. Like the fact that it actually had drama. It spoke to you on a personal level, and I think it fit with the entire theme of the series. It kind of brings a whole different realism to the show compared to other shonen series, and I'm not going to state any names here. Naruto is viewed quite differently than it was 10 years ago. A lot of people still love this show down to the bone due to the nostalgic reasons, which is fair and it's valid. But 10 years ago, it was the most popular anime series in existence, and not a single person had anything foul to say about it then. Soon after the 100 episode filler arc, or the not so appreciated Shippuden, it had almost lost all of its reputation and became a show only enjoyed by original fans, if I can even say that. However, regardless of where it's going, it's quite a fantastic watch that brings about so many people together in a community that might still be one of the biggest. I definitely recommend to watch this show as it's quite impactful. I guess it's all a matter of personal preference and what you like to see in a show. However, I myself, I'm not a huge fan of the typical shonen tropes that are used constantly, but I love how the original series gave us a much more powerful emotional impact to the show. In a way, it felt more humanized as opposed to the generic superpower elements of Shippuden. There is a lot I would love to continue talking about, especially a few debates, but the thing is I want to make this simple and short. That's it. So I appreciate you for watching this video or even getting this far, and again, thanks for watching and peace out.